Holy hell. Thank you very much, Jack. And welcome in, everybody. Okay, I wasn't expecting. Oh, I'm huge. It does indeed hit the goal. Nice. I don't know how Twitch actually. Let me wait. I'm a bit too far to the camera right now. Let me get a tiny bit back. There we go. Hello. Man. Yeah. I just stood very close to the camera, so I'm now more in the normal personal space kind of business. Maybe even a bit tinier. Wait, let me have a look. A bit bigger, right? There we go. I think that's about right. Ooh, and thank you very, very much, man. I have no idea how Twitch is actually kinda calculating that, so I have no clue why there stood a 9 in front of it, but I appreciate it a lot, believe me. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, welcome in. I hope you had a good start into the morning. It's not as early as normally, but I still hope you had a good start, man. Man, why do you need work weeks to be that long? I feel like it could already be Friday, man. But yeah, today I am going to continue to play Stone Makima and hopefully finish it. We will see. Bam. Why is it still not? Is it now? Ah, there we go. I don't know. I always start my controller up and everything, but it didn't immediately. Bam. My brain just shut down. I'm tired today. I know that's nothing new, but man, it's crazy. I also have no idea what that goal actually achieved. Bam. Like I said, Stone Makima, that's where I was. I was legitimately thinking of maybe just taking another break today because, I don't know, lately I feel a bit sleepy and everything, but yeah. Yeah, I know, the 10 sub goal kind of thing, but I don't know why it is complete. I don't know. That was just a basic sub goal thingy from Twitch itself, so that automatically is added. I kind of forgot to disable that. Still, I appreciate you completing it, nonetheless. I think when I put in together the goal thingy and everything, because it automatically updates, it just automatically put something in, which kind of makes sense for Twitch, I think. I never really did update it, but yeah. In any case, I mean, we do have something huge planned, so you can say it may. No, I can't even make the joke. Yeah, I mean the plan for the 16th is still going on, so there will also be a huge update to my stream in itself. So I never noticed how those planets line up. So yeah, there will also be updates and everything. Yeah. For example, to give a small teaser, I Haven't implemented any badges yet because I never could decide on what actually to do for badges, and I never really thought it that important to be to be honest. But I thought, why not? So I have new emotes and badges made, but that's all. Only one part. So yeah, nice, right? But yeah, today we are going to fight angel-like creatures again. I'm pretty sure I'm very close to the end boss. I think that this one is either the end boss or the boss before it. So I will most likely need to train again. But yeah. In any case, how are you doing today, Jack? How has your start into the day been, and how's your probably second coffee if I'm any judge? Are you already on your break, by the way, or is it happening next week? Ooh, nice. I'm kind of jealous, man. Summer will be most likely not a heavy customer kinda time for us, but still a lot to do. But yeah. I took nearly the whole week off next week, so I still have a tiny bit of free time. I mean, it is a hard topic. I certainly would still agree that salary in general should be higher for everybody, not just teachers, but especially people who we are giving the future generation should definitely be more well paid, in my opinion. So it definitely makes sense. Yeah. The whole problem is if everybody is paid more, everything will also be priced more, just because there is more money to be made, which is kinda the whole thing of if everybody was rich, then nobody would be rich kinda deal, I guess. But like I said, still the people that take care of the future generation would, in my opinion, would be a no-brainer to actually give a good salary to, because they should be motivated to actually do a good job, or compensated for doing a good job, depending on how you want to see it, man. Also, with all what I hear, what nowadays comes along, the shit you need to deal as a teacher is also kind of crazy, so... I mean, that's not all to say that everybody deserves to be a teacher in general, or to have higher pay as a teacher, but I'm still generalizing enough, in my opinion, that there are still a majority of good people that are teachers, because you kind of need to be in a mindset for being a teacher as well. But yeah, having more free time definitely is also a good thing in general, but also from what I hear, at least from people that have teacher as spouses or significant others or whatever, I hear that it's also that you don't have at least in Germany, you don't have the complete time off. I think you need to have at least a few days after the school goes into break, more for staff meetings, lesson plans and stuff like this. And and you also need to come in, at least for summer break, a week earlier than the students to prepare for school stuff again. But it's still at least 4 to 5 weeks off that you definitely have without any problems, but yeah. But being an IT guy is also not as bad. It's just general. I think work in general could learn a lot from not being too crazy. But that's a blanket statement you could do for every kind of job you need to do, man. I also worked in construction in my time already. And what they need to do and live with is kind of insane, so having now the IT job and programming job again, it's definitely way better than any construction job, because that's just crazy bullshit, man. And then people, if you think about what you need to do and how you need to basically say, okay, whatever you do, whatever they do to you in construction, I can't say anything. I need to work with people that don't want to be here either, and a lot of other bullshit. What you're expected to lift kind of on sometimes weight like and everything. It's just insane, and people wonder why nobody wants to go into construction anymore, that is even having a tiny bit of brain cells, even if they maybe like constructing homes for other people and everything. But it's such a crazy, complicated or taxing job, I should say. I know a lot of people that look 10 years older just because they work in construction for years. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, we just got general, or I got general on the theme because of work and everything. I missed every single parry. Why is my controller kind of clicky here? I mean, the button should be a tiny bit clicky, but not as much. Huh. But yeah. Other question. Any good games you played lately? Or anything you in particular want to play in regards of the 16s, for example? Oh yeah, the Ocarina. I saw that. I mean, I saw you guys mentioning it. I didn't watch the Nintendo one because I don't have any Nintendo devices since a long time. It's not that I don't like Nintendo, it's just I don't have that much money and I'm more of a PC gamer myself, to be completely honest. But yeah, have you played the original Ocarina of Time? Because have I played a Zelda game? I mean, maybe one of the really old ones a tiny bit, but I've never really played a lot of Zelda games. Fair. Ooh, every Zelda game, okay. What's your favorite? Is Ocarina? Yeah. Oh, it's on my top games of the all-time list. Oh, okay. Is it the best Zelda game, in your opinion, or? Given up on it no long ago. Okay, fair. I think for multiple people it's more Mario nowadays than Zelda, but I can definitely see it still there. I've beaten Ocarina of Time more times than any other Zelda games, but I put like 200 hours into Breath of the Wild. I hear that from what I've seen and heard, Breath of the Wild is supposed to be pretty good. Was that the second or the first one? I know that there's also Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't remember if that was the second one that came out from the new Zelda games or the first one. That's a really fast attack. Come on, damn. This is also amazing, but I didn't dedicate as much time into it. The Zelda games consistently get 10s, or at least 9s in reviews. Fair. I mean, from what I hear, most Mario games are also very much liked. I think Mario Odyssey is still, at least from creators I followed, one of the more loved Mario games that came out in recent years for sure. Wow, even jumping doesn't help, that's crazy. I'm not really good at platformers. That's my main reason why I haven't played lots of Mario games. Also because they did come out mainly on Nintendo, and as I said, I never really had many Nintendo systems. I had a... Is a Game Boy and Game Boy Color still... that is still a Nintendo system. I would at least count it, at least a handheld system. So those two as a child, and then when I was in university I bought a Wii U and played not a lot of it, if I'm honest here, man. Now, mainly also bought it for Monster Hunter, because I finally wanted to try Monster Hunter, and after that game where I bought the Wii U for, they brought it out on PC, which was even more funny. Yeah, it was the console that the most people didn't like. The Switch came out right after the Wii U, and it was really funny because I thought, okay, so the Wii U was also already not liked, so the Switch will probably also be not liked. But the Switch was actually the hugest console success in years, I would say. Nearly everybody had a Switch at some point, just because you could also just take it with you. It was just the console that came out at that time, and I knew that the Wii console in general was very loved and was really well received. And I thought, let's buy this Wii U. It kinda has a display, yeah, maybe that's a cool thing, we will see. But yeah, like I said, I never really played much with it. The Switch changed everything. I literally saw the same idea when the DS came out. Yeah, I mean, they have the Switch, and the Switch you could kinda call a handheld console, but I still believe that the main thing the Switch still did the right was having the option to do both, which just gave them everybody so much more options, for the lack of better phrasing. Ow. And the versatility was just insanely good. Maybe not the controller design in general. I think that was one of the few downsides people didn't really enjoy, but for the rest, and you could still put on a Pro controller, so that's still fine. Yeah. Lucky for them, the tech caught up so you could put that much power on such a small device. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, it's always a kind of shocker, but the telephone or mobile phone or whatever you want to call it, I think I asked at some point, handies, I always think it's English, but I'm pretty sure that's a German term, right? So, but yeah, so yeah, a mobile phone, it's the term for mobile phone, so it's just a shorthand that kind of sounds English, but it is not apparently. But yeah. Handy. Sorry. So I think it's nearly the same, written the same as being handy. So it's just H-A-N. Ow. God damn it! I didn't hear. H-A-N-D-Y. Yeah. I think I asked McNabb as well, and she said also no. Yeah, I know. But it's spelled the same for the term for mobile phone in Germany. Yeah, that's why I said it always sounds like it's it should be the English term as well, but it's just not. But yeah. Oh yeah, the point I was about to make. Right, so if you think about how much RAM, processing power, and just disk space your mobile phone has, it's also insane. I mean, it has a reason why movies that travel to do the time travel thing actually say that it's just a giant, those giant PCs is just not even a tiny fraction of powerful as what you have just in your pocket nowadays. Freaking damn it. But yeah. I mean, even a few years ago, everybody would have been completely happy with having that much processing power also in their PC in itself. So yeah. God damn it, I missed that. There we go. On the other hand, I would be really happy if game designer now also realize that they still need to balance their or to more optimize their games as well. That somebody that isn't having a PC that's coming from the future still play their games in a decent amount of frame rate while streaming. That would be awesome. Especially Unity engine is just insanely stupid nowadays, sadly. But yeah, if you're on summer break, what's your plan for today? Tell me about it. I mean, my plan is probably dying. Did I sidetrack you? I'm sorry. I mean, at least a bit. I'm happy that you're spending time with me, so. To code a Twitch bot to run a TTRPG in my chat. I'm hoping my computer doesn't explode. I'm really torn with AI programming stuff, man. My boss right now is also using AI to build scripts for our company, and he doesn't know anything about programming. He can read code very basically. And he's doing, letting ChatGPT write that program while I'm sitting next to him. So I think, like, I mean, you could ask me. I could just write that. So I don't know, man. Yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, just a script, but it's a script that does very specific thing that will be not open for anybody, but for internal use. But it's still, I don't know, man. It's still ChatGPT doing stuff, and I tried it at some point myself. And ChatGPT is also doing a lot of bullshit that doesn't belong anywhere. I can't blame anybody trying to use it as a coding aid as well. If you are not a programmer, it is very helpful and everything. And I mean, I will never tell anybody not to use it. It's just, I don't know. It is making myself a bit queasy. I mean, on the other hand, I also used AI for image generation, and I'm not an artist, so like I said, I know where people come from and everything. It's just, I don't know, I'm torn, for sure. It is a helpful tool, and especially for people who don't know how to code, could be a major relief for doing some easy stuff that tiny script can do easily for a job that will take hours for doing something repeatedly and everything. But yeah, I mean, for example, when Wanderlust was having his streamathon, I also spent a good chunk of time, and he's one of the major people who enjoys AI for everything and is also coding and everything. And I would never tell him to stop because it actually seems to be working pretty well for him. I mean, a lot of his stuff is written with AI. I mean, there's a few people in his stream that also work as coders and everything, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it has its advantages, especially for easy tasks that can't be But I also noticed that there can sometimes happen stuff that is completely irrelevant or that just doesn't work at all, sadly. Yeah, congratulations. God damn it. I had her down below half. Damn, that was my personal best, my new one. Sure. What exactly did you do? God damn it. I mean, if you can definitely write it to me on Discord, especially what your idea was and everything and what's supposed to happen, and then I can have a look if you want to. Ow. In OpenJS, and I used /quest in chat and it works. Interesting, okay. Give me a moment after this try. I will read, yeah, I will have a look in after this try. Was sadly faster than I expected. Okay, so it creates a character for you, and kind of what I was thinking about doing as well at the start, if you remember. I still have the notes for it, but I never got around doing stuff myself. Are you using StreamerBot as well as a database, or what are you using for a database? Because it will get pretty crazy full. Okay. That's a self? You know what? If you want join me in Elephant Room, then you can just we just can have a talk about it in the background, and I can still try in the background, because I kind of want to defeat the boss. Sure. Take your time. Okay. I dodged the first blow on accident, but the second one got me. I also really have a hard time keeping up the attacks with this boss. My own attacks, that is. While still parrying everything she throws at me. There's T multiple times there. God damn. Okay, let's concentrate. Nice. Come on, concentration. Let's see when I will be jump scared by a Jack entering. That's the funny part, because I am in streamer mode, I will never hear if somebody's joining Discord, so it is always a kind of jump scare. Damn. Attack pattern is kinda annoying, man.
Oh, sorry. I probably should have turned off my entrance sound.
Hey, at least that didn't jump scare me, because I'm in streamer mode, so I don't hear normally when people join.
Oh, okay, good. That's smart. That is very smart. Hello?
Okay, so tell me, what's your backbone? What are you using? Are you using StreamerBot as well next to it, or?
No, it's 100% designed it itself, and then it told me that, like, well, you need to get an authenticator token so I can be in your chat. And so then it showed me a website where you could generate a token, so I generated it, and I put it, and I copy and pasted that into the config file that it made in the JSON
be careful,
folder.
Those tokens run out at some time. They only hold for 3 months, so if it ever stops working, your token might be not working anymore. That's what happened multiple times with me. So, already letting you that know.
yeah, so you need to refresh the token, got it.
Yes.
And so I did that, and then all the commands work, and then I said, and then it's like, oh, if you want to access the admin file, you need to go to this address. And I go to this address, and it opens up the admin file where I can literally look at everyone who signed up and see all of their stats and modify them manually.
Does that have a login, or is it just a? Because then you need to be very
It's a local file.
careful.
It's a local address.
Okay.
Like it's like like one of those like I don't know what you called them, but like logging into your router, you type in like an IP address kind of.
Yeah,
So it's so it's active.
Is it a file structure? Do you need to go into a browser and press in and type in an IP address?
Yes, I go into a web browser, I type in IP address, and then it gives me the file. It doesn't give me the structure.
Local.
It's like it's not local.
Then it's on a server.
Where could it?
It's why
Let me open up
be careful.
Let me open up the. Oh, I can't open up the files. Well, I see the file structure of the Twitch RPG though, with the store and the index game content admin.
I mean, every now a tiny bit of Sada teaching you. Every web page has also a file structure of multiple web pages. Every web page, for example, for Amazon and everything, is normally multiple web pages that is also in a local file structure below in the same form of shop and everything else. So if you, for example, go into Twitch or Amazon or whatever, you normally will have a landing page, which will normally be your home page, which will be on a file structure of something www and then /home, and then there will be index.html, which will be the local file structure on that Linux server that is hosting. And that's how every web page works. So if you just see a different file, if you see the file structure on that server and it is in your web browser behind the URL, not URL, IP address, it just doesn't hide it. Amazon does hide it. So it has an internal scripting system that hides this file structure, so you don't have a crazy file structure and nobody can see and access that file structure on its own behind it.
Right.
So that's why I asked what exactly is it doing, because that we could go over in a bit or after stream, if you remember me, on what your IP address is, or did you IP, or is the IP address you put in 127.0.0.1? Because if that is okay, that's your local. Okay, that's not an IP address. You could also put in localhost. It's your
localhost. Got it.
That's the IP address of your local system. Every PC you type in 127.0.0.1. You will always land on the web server that is hosted on your own local machine. So, okay, that's not web-based then. Okay, that's fine. So this will only work when your PC is running and that program is running.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that makes it much better. That should be a lot safer because people can't just exit it, because you're also running it through an API token that is also much safer. That's also pretty good. What exactly kind of ending is that file you are executing? Is it a bash? Is it an exe? Is it a .js? A .py?
It's a .js.
.js, okay, so it's JavaScript. Okay. I mean, JavaScript is pretty good. I nowadays prefer Python more than JavaScript, but that's just my personal preference nowadays. There was a time when I preferred JavaScript as well. But yeah, sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it can like add things to it, like if I can like modify it without completely destroying everything. But I was mainly doing it as like a test.
The question is also, there was a lot of text before it. Was there just one-time text, or will that be generated every time? Because the shop and everything just won't change. I mean, you can probably put stuff into the shop, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure if the interaction of buying stuff in the shop is already implemented, because that will be then the next step. If he hasn't already, just because he has a shop the AI doesn't know that you should be able to buy stuff.
Right. Yeah, I haven't tested out everything yet, but I did specifically tell it that the first quest should be like an introduction thing, so I think that's why it might be longer, but that might be something I would adjust in the future, is like the length of the text.
Yeah, it could also be that it's always the same. That it could be hard-coded what kind of message you get, because it doesn't have a library and it won't access ChatGPT in itself to generate something new.
It said when it was testing its own code, allegedly, it said there are 400 quests. Allegedly.
I mean, could be. I mean, then the introduction. God damn it. The introduction would still always be the same. That's what I just meant. That you will always get the same thing said, which could be a bit overwhelming if multiple people try to do the same thing at the same time. Just one thing you should think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, else looks pretty cool. If you want to, we can have a more deeper look in under the hood, if you can even access this. But I definitely need more concentration for that than just holding a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through it right now. Like, I don't even know where to look for a list of quests in the data. I could maybe ask it.
Depends. Did you get a file structure? Or is it just one giant file?
It's got a whole structure. It has node modules. It has several JS files for index, game, content, admin. I'm gonna ask it where the list of quests are.
Normally you would either put that in a specific extra file where you put in the quests, or you have a specific, if it does really good game file structure, then you have a specific other file that doesn't hold the GS, or it's not GS name, but something like JSON, which would be JSON file, where it could be stored.
Yeah, it says it's under the content file, but that's a JavaScript file, and so I can't open it, probably because the program is running, right? This is a syntax error.
No, you can still open it. It depends. Do you have Visual Studio Code is a good one that is free from Microsoft to open that stuff, or if you just want to open it in something specific, the editor won't recognize it as a file that it can open. If you just want to have a look inside, you can also take Notepad++, which is just a better Notepad version, and it knows all the different programming file structure as well, so you won't be just looking at a huge front of text, but a highlighted version for variables and text and everything like that.
I opened it with Notepad, yeah.
You can, it will still open because it is a text file in its basics. It just is a base text file that tells you, hey, I have JavaScript in it. So I would just advise you, if you want to have a deeper look into it, use something like Notepad++, which is a better editor if you want to.
Got it. Yeah, the first quest is always the same. And then there's 6 encounters that roll against your attribute. I don't know if it actually rolls or not. And then it has 6 traps. And then there's a win condition and a lose. There's a setup, a win condition, and a lose condition.
Okay. I mean,
and it has a loot table.
The actual logic, you need to look in the main file, or if it's something like a combat or encounter class, because it's called a class if you have that specific file. Then it could be stored in there, the logic to actually do that stuff.
Yeah, I see some code related to combat chance where it says rolls a d20 plus attribute plus level against difficulty quest DC base, which seems like it's referencing another file because it's in all caps.
No, DC base could also be a constant, so a variable that doesn't need that is not supposed to change. Normally putting it in all caps is what you do for a variable that is not supposed to change, so you put it in a specific extra form.
Yeah, I found where it's 11. It was referencing it down below.
Yeah.
I don't know how it generates random numbers though. I want to know if it's gonna. I'm just gonna type the exclamation point quest again and see what it does.
I mean,
see if it does a roll.
Just roll a random number. So JS has a function that's called mass.random. If you search for that, but it shouldn't be in the quest file, but it should be in the command file that allows you to do that quest out. God damn it, I didn't parry. That shouldn't be in yeah.
So it showed me, I did another quest, and it said that it did the quest, it did the setup, it did the failure, and it said how much HP I lost, but it didn't give me my roll. It didn't tell me what I actually rolled to achieve that.
Okay. Could be that it actually did that thing. It could also be that it's just hard-coded to always lose, to make you lose, so...
Yeah. And then I typed in exclamation point quest again, and it said the road needs to breathe, set out again in 1 hour. So it does have my timer. It's supposed to be a 1 hour timer between quests, so allegedly that's working.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ow. Sorry. I'm kinda in a new situation that stage which I hadn't reached before. Can you stop, please? Lasers, really? Come on. I need to be closer then. But yeah, I mean, it does sound at least as if it didn't do completely weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it if there's a way to make changes without redoing everything or losing the player data.
I mean, the player data should be on the file structure you just put it in the browser. There should be a text file or something that is holding the player data. So as long as he doesn't change how he's saving that data, that shouldn't be a problem.
Your players within the data JSON file. None of the code files contain player data. The bot reads the data when it starts up.
Okay, so then go, you, like you said, you typed in web address and then you had a folder structure. And if you go in that folder structure on your PC, then it will show you a JSON file, which is a file named .json. And that will hold all the data for characters. Which is just a data file that is very resource saving, but could get overwhelming if you have too many people actually join in. So, for example, if you at some point have 20 players or something, it could get slow to read everything out, especially if multiple people try to do the same thing. That's because that could be the next problem. If you have multiple people try to do a quest or something, it could kind of get messy, because I'm not sure if it instantiated, put an instance for every player to play the game itself. So that's what you also need to check. So have somebody else that, like me later, or Shay, or whoever, try and play at the same time. Let's see what he's doing with it. I mean, I can also tell you a few ideas or thoughts I already had about something similar at some point. For example, you could also implement, for me I was more thinking on what to do with channel points. So you could, for example, do a daily event trigger when somebody uses channel points, where the shop all of a sudden has a 20% discount today, or something like that. So if somebody triggers a server-wide, in quotes, a channel-wide event, if they have enough channel points to do so.
Right. Alright, I asked it to make the changes to add the attribute, the dice, the bonuses, and the outcome of the rolls to the quest results. We'll see if it can do it. And then I need to ask it how to get around the 1 hour cooldown. Give me the cheat code.
There should be, most likely, if you have quests and everything, there should probably also have a variable file that just has the game settings in it. At least if it did it in a good way. You can just ask, if you want, you can also try and ask it if you could extract for debugging, or in general for testing purposes, to put the cooldown timer, the command names and everything in a specific file where you can just easily change it, and then reference that file for every instance in the code. That would be the normal way to do it, because at some point you might learn that quest is not the perfect name, because you want to have multiple things that might be called a quest, but you want to have a specific way. For example, or you want to have multiple dice rolls, so what you already have on your page, that you can roll a d20, but sometimes maybe a d6 or so makes more sense, or d100 for a chance roll or something like that.
me do my first update.
Patch day? Never play on patch day, man.
Patch day. Oh yeah, never play on patch day. That's right. All right, now I need to ask it how to. How do I get around the 1 hour cooldown for just my username / player? Since I am the admin / game master for my game. I need admin powers, bro. Program it into me.
Thing is, I wouldn't do it as a general rule that you are the game master and go around the 1 hour, because maybe you just want to play with them at some point as well. So that's why I said maybe it makes more sense to build in a possible way to go around the 1 hour limit in reducing it for a certain amount of testing time. It could also be make the player test easier, that somebody can just wait 5 minutes, for example, if they wanted to test with you, if everything works out for them as well. Because it sometimes just works for you because it is running on your PC and everything. And like you also said, you are the game master and the user who actually should be able to use everything. But maybe it just programmed you as being the only one to play it. So there's a lot of things you need to test. But testing could also be really fun in seeing how you could, for example, break the game. I mean, I also worked as a quality assurance, or for quality assurance for a while, so quality assurance in a game. So it's just fun of thinking a way to break the game sometimes. Oh yeah, and for the raccoon game, I must say I sadly not the hugest fan of the game. It is fun for a bit, but it's, I don't know.
I can see that.
Didn't get me.
It's definitely a weird game.
I mean, I don't have a problem with weird games normally, it just didn't get me hooked for some reason. I don't know. For example, Balatro got me hooked when it came out way longer than this game, sadly.
Yeah, I can't play that game because I get addicted to it. I had to stop playing it.
Ah, fair.
Like it was bad. All right. We're in version 1.2 or something. I don't know. I wonder if it changes the version.
McNabb. Pineapple and pizza. Ow. And he's hitting me, of course he is. That's kind of what I implemented. A hit me feature.
Do you want me to read the output?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I did exclamation point quest, and it said, the floor ahead is a checkerboard and only some of the tiles look honest. You read the dust and cross on the squares nobody has dared to use. Clever. Space down hall, wits check. Rolled 12 plus 2 plus 0 equals 14 versus DC 13, success. Plus 24 XP plus 9 gold.
Okay. So you succeeded in disarming the trap.
Yeah.
Nice.
And after the first quest, the quests are much shorter. So yeah, there we. Let me see if I can quest again. Yep, I broke it. It says that. So what it did is it. As channel owner, I'll be exempt automatically. I don't need to add anything to play cooldown free. When the bot starts, if client's confirming that. If you ever want to exempt more people, say a code GM or trusted mod, add admins to the line in your config JSON.
Okay, yeah, in the config JSON, so you can add mods. Be exempt. Okay. But you said it broke when you tried again, or what?
No, it did a second. It did another quest for me. It let me do it.
Okay.
Without prompting me.
Nice.
The next thing I want to know is, I said like when you die, you're on like a 2-week cooldown to being revived. So I want to. Just as like a test. So I want to ask it like, how does it know that 2 weeks have went by? In the hour countdown. How does it know the hour countdown?
No, that's easy. If you have something that's called a Unix timestamp for the character that you just input in your character file, and then it will see when the player died and check it against the current time when he's trying to do a quest, for example.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I typed that in and asked it. I'm like, are you using a Unix timestamp? It's Unix time with one JavaScript specific wrinkle, milliseconds instead of seconds. When someone quests or long rest, the bot records the exact moment by calling date now, which returns the number of milliseconds since January 1st, 1970.
Yeah.
Wild. That's crazy. Woof. All right, this is it. I think I made a quest bot. This is the first. This is it. I think for some reason, like this bot that I just made is the one that's gonna become sentient and take over everything and become Skynet. Like this is the one. Well, hopefully it looks down. Hopefully it looks up to me as the creator and wants me to.
Oh yeah, for sure. But on the other hand, I mean, in most fictions, I know most bots don't appreciate being created in the first place, so they kind of harbor the resentment to the creator. So I'm not entirely sure if you are good or not.
Oh no. What have I created?
Created and unleashed, man. How could you? Ow.
For real.
God damn it. Okay. I need to beat somebody up here, over here. My biggest problem is always I might have a good idea on what I could improve or what I could do, but then just having the time to sit down and do that thing is just taking me a bit most of the time, sadly.
No, for real. I used to spend hours editing my stream and backgrounds and everything, and then at one point I decided that it wasn't worth it, and I just stopped.
I mean, I did that when I started streaming a lot, but I still do sometimes. I mean, for example, I still have planning sessions on what to do and implement stuff and so on. My problem is that I most of the time get spur of the moment kind of ideas on what to do, and it's okay, but that is while I'm showering or while I'm at work, and it's just like, okay, that is a cool idea. I would really want to implement that right now, but I can't. So it's more like, okay, remember that for later, and then, okay, you maybe remembered it, but when do you have time to implement it?
Yep.
Because I also tried a few times to do coding or improvement streams and everything, but I don't know, it's even harder if you try to at least explain what you're doing as well at the same time while you're thinking on how to do it. I mean, sometimes it can help, but a lot of times you kinda need to focus as well, and just sitting there in silent can be very awkward. I know that there's a lot of artists who don't have any problem with that, or with yapping, but it is kinda different when you are programming. Ow.
Yeah, if I was like a streamer teacher, like if I was like a mentor, I would say like try one new thing a week or one new thing every other week. Because that's what would happen to me is I would try to do like 20 new things all at the same time. And then I would just like abandon them because like it's like too much.
Yeah. Sometimes it's also you come back from work and you just want to play some games and don't think too much about it. That's mainly why I don't do that many puzzle streams in lately, because I'm just feel like my brain might work enough, but I will never know until I try. And what if you notice, it doesn't work out? You are not fit enough for today. Just switching games can also be annoying, and I don't know.
So right now, when a new character is created, they have the same stats, and I'm asking it to make like a randomly generated like attributes for new players.
I mean, it is. It kind of depends if you can. Oh, what's it called? Not change, customize your character in a bit later. Then it kind of makes sense. Always, everybody starts with the same, because I mean it is kind of a fun thing for your stream, but I always also have the kind of competitive people in mind that just say, okay, I started with a 1 in dexterity, so I will never be able to discharge, no, a trap, disarm a trap, for example. That could also be frustrating. So you definitely need to give minimum values for sure. Just realized that it's been a while since I also need to think really about game design, because I haven't really thought about it in a while. But it just comes up while we are talking. A lot of stuff that I was already considering for other stuff, and also while in my studies we also had to think about. Also, just in general games, if you think of a lot of games you played, how frustrated sometimes it can be to hit a random number that is just the lowest point. That can also be fun in general, of course. For example, in our D&D campaign, we are always rolling for HP. Which can of course be really fun if the barbarian rolls very low every time and the mage rolls very high every time. Can be really fun at some point having a tanky mage and everything, but it is also frustrating if you're the melee fighter while the mage is standing all the way behind you and is just having 80 HP while you have 40.
Yeah, I mean obviously you have the constitution modifier, which should help balance that out a little bit.
Yeah, a tiny bit. That's a problem.
A tiny bit. So I mean, well, then also they roll different dice, right? So like the melee characters roll larger hit dice when they roll for their hit points. So on average, they should have much higher. So I think it just depends on like what kind of vibe you want for your game. So for example, there's a lot of players that hate weaknesses or hate having low hit points, and it's like, well, honestly, it's actually a if you stop thinking about it as a weakness and start thinking about it as a storytelling device. So like, why does your melee fighter have less hit points? Why does the mage have more hit points? And use that as a part of your character to tell a story. That's interesting. But just saying like, oh, I have less hit points, it is annoying. It's like...
True, I agree on a storytelling standpoint that you can do when you have actually story elements that you can exploit. But if you have raw numbers, which is what you are doing right now at the moment, it is always more frustrating because it feels like, okay, you just getting a hindrance because you got randomly a lower number. That's why I said you need to be careful about that and think about what you want to do.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Because I'm not entirely sure if I couldn't talk myself out of every situation, but at least you can argue for something to be different and make sense and everything. Because you can just think of something maybe in the situation that would be preferable and go more for your strengths instead of your weakness. But as you said, it's a bot. It's a numbered machine, and it's hard to argue with a bot.
Yes.
Also, not criticism, just giving you hints on what to think about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think we talked about that, but Magnet brought it up with his emotes. What's your thought about pineapple on pizza?
Oh, I'm not like a huge fan. I don't think it's like blasphemous, but I don't think I would ever choose it.
Okay. I mean, that's a perfectly neutral stance. I appreciate it. I'm more of a fan of pineapple, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't put a lot of sweet things on pizza. I used to, when I was eating meat, I used to have like a salami pizza. Would be like my favorite. All that fat and juice just mixing up with cheese, which is just more fat and juice. Like, these days I prefer just to have nothing, just to have cheese, just so I can just have a pizza. But I don't mind artichokes either. I do like artichoke pizza sometimes, or like jalapeno artichokes. You get like some spicy.
I'm not a spicy fan myself. Ha 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 ha. But not you, but God damn it. I died for that joke.
You died for that joke. Alright, so I'm gonna delete my character file.
For a moment I thought I will delete everything I've done just now.
I'm gonna delete everything. Honestly though, it did give me a warning like you've used 90% of your session limit today. Like, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I used it really fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't just be deleting everything and restarting as much as I want. Alright. So it told the same story. And this time I have 0 brawn, 4 finesse, and 2 wits. And I think it always comes out to 6. Like 6 total stats. And it can go down to -1. I think that's what I told it.
Okay.
And then I can do the first quest after the opening for free. Finesse. Ooh, I'm the best at finesse. Oh no, I rolled a 4? No, I rolled a 2. No. And then it took 6 damage. I don't know why I took 6 damage, but...
Yeah, that's also the thing. Transparency can help a lot in the way of just having it told, telling how much it rolled. That can sometimes be appreciated, but it can also, of course, be, yeah, okay, so why is it always rolling, I don't know, six-sided die that only has sixes on it or something like that?
Oh, that's interesting. It says it scales by a percentage of your max hit points. So that way, when you level up, it doesn't make quests less meaningful. It says a normal failure takes 12 to 22% of your max hit point, a random amount in that range. A bad failure, which is a natural one, you take 22 to 40%. Ooh. The percentages live in resolve quest function of game.js.
But that means you can, if you fail 5 quests, you will, I don't know, if you fail 8 quests, you will most likely die. When do you read?
But there is a long rest feature. There's a long rest feature, and there's items. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna unleash this on my stream, which sadly I have to postpone tonight. Well, I'm postponing D&D. Maybe I'll stream tonight actually and test it out. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Is I'll stream this, me testing this game. And then I'm just gonna like unleash it and just have people if people leave as many comments as possible and go based off that.
Feedback is always good, yeah. I mean, depending on how many people you might want to shorten that intro, just you don't have a wall of text always in your chat, but your decision.
Yeah. And now that I know where it is, it's under content. Ooh, can I edit it in the notepad file? Does that allow me to edit it?
You can.
All right. So I could, instead of asking it to recode every time, I can write it myself.
Yes.
And then I don't have to do that. So it uses quotation marks around the text. There's a space after the period, and then there's a space and a plus sign. The plus sign is probably another next line.
You need to send me a screenshot or something. I mean, the quotation is just normal. That's for a string. You need to be careful with special characters. In a string file, something like a dot or a question mark is not a problem, but slashes are resigned for special things. So,
all right,
give me a sec.
Well, I sent you a screenshot. You don't need to look at it today, but if you ever want to.
Yeah, I will in a sec when I either die or defeat this boss. Right now. Ow. I haven't died. I haven't been defeating her either. Ow. Okay, I died. Yeah, all good. Yes. Okay, so the plus sign is weird because you wouldn't use it like that. So the double slash, I think it is double slash, right? So from down left to up right is a slash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the double slash means it is a comment, so it won't recognize that as anything that is used for coding. So it is just for you and the person that will be reading this file. It doesn't have any effect. So anything after a double slash doesn't have any effect. The next line, const, is just the declaration of a variable that is constant, so you can't change it anywhere else. And the quotes is the start of a string, and the other quote is the end of the string. The plus behind this just means link that what is in front with what is behind. So it is just a concatenation. It just attaches it directly after. If you want to have a new line, so an enter or something like that, then you need to do... Can I send that? No, I can't. It's not. Does it work if I... Ignore the quotes, because Discord also doesn't like it if you do that. If you add that... wait, is it that or other way around? God damn it, now I need to look it up. It might be the other way around. Other way around. Never mind. If you add that at the end before the last quote, then it will be a new line. That means it will add it in the with an escape or with an enter in the next line. That's just for general coding in all languages. But yeah, so the basically what he is doing is with the plus, it just adds for your sake that it is in a new line, but if you post it, for example, on Twitch or so, it won't be a new line, it will just be the whole text with a space behind every dot. Does it make sense? Do you understand what I mean?
For the... yeah. For the...
It's just for you to make it better humanly readable, if you want
right.
The kid I work with says I've to play Cuphead with the German. Okay. I mean, I wanted to play Cuphead in any case at some point. I haven't played it myself, but... Why? Have you told your students that you are streaming and they found you on Twitch or...
There's been instances, I generally don't talk about it, but there are instances where things have happened. And basically how it works with Twitch and other places is that it's like a, like if you have knowledge of it, you have to act on it. Right? So like if someone is in your chat and like Twitch is technically for 13 years and older. So if someone goes in your chat and says, hey, I'm 12 years old, you technically have to ban them. Like you as the streamer are responsible for banning that person. So if anyone in my chat ever references or says anything about my life or like what I do professionally, they're just I don't say anything. I just click the ban button and I just move on.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was talking also to McNabb because he's also a teacher.
Oh. Yeah.
And he just wrote that a kid. The kid I work with says I have to play. Yeah, so.
He has to play Cuphead with a German guy.
Yeah, but that's just okay. That's it. I don't know. Isn't it weird as a isn't it weird as a teacher to have your students kinda? I mean, sure, you just said you will automatically ban them or whatever, but I don't know.
It's a public communication. I would say private communication is more of a concern. Like if a student joined your Discord or something. If there's a way for students to contact you privately, that's inappropriate. Like they shouldn't have your private number. They shouldn't have a text messaging service that's private. But Twitch chat is public. There's a public. It's open. Anyone can see it. Anyone can look it up and see what it is. So that's like more okay because it means there isn't a private connection.
I didn't mean for that. I mean that is also kind of okay. Yeah, I can understand. But I was more of your own thinking, okay, a student found me, and now, I mean, what I'm an idiot on the internet, so isn't that strange for public, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, yeah, my personal feelings about it. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm kind of unserious as like a person. Like I kind of maintain that personality. And since my streams are pretty, I mean, my streams have changed a lot over the years. I used to play games, now I'm doing D&D. So I feel like I'm pretty, I'm pretty just like fine. Like if I was a streamer who was like swearing all the time and like saying offensive, then yeah, I'd be really scared if someone finally.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only swearing, it's also, I mean, just having a joke with your friends and so on that is maybe not appropriate for all ages, and something like that. So, I mean, it is more of an... Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you are more with your friends, for example, if you play together with your friends. So, it's... Yeah. And you are not always as serious. Maybe, like I said, you are a bit of... you are also very lackadaisy normally, but it's still not as lax as you are with your friends normally, right?
Right.
It's more, but yeah. But yeah, McNabb also said that that the kid doesn't know McNabb, that he just knows that we are playing video games on the internet in general, so not streaming, but just playing games, which makes definitely more sense, and I think that's fine. I mean, nowadays it's normal for everybody to play with somebody online, I guess. I mean, even in my youth, I played so many games with people online in World of Warcraft and so on. For example, one of my most long-time gaming friends I still haven't met personally, but I played over 10 years together with him, so... And he's a German, so can happen. I mean, in America's maybe even more normal nowadays, now that I think about it, because your country's just huge with multiple time zones and everything. For Germany, you have only one time zone, so it's not as crazy.
So many time zones.
Ow. Yeah, I mean, planning in different time zones is always annoying, not only in America, but it's already funny that if you're living in the same country as for me, because for me living in the same country just means everybody will have the same time. It is just interesting to have this the thought of you are in the same country, but you still don't have the same time as somebody else.
Yes, indeed.
Which makes it even funnier when Nikki says, okay, she just assumes everybody has the same time as her. Because especially for Nikki, we should be kind of used to it.
That's kind of a Nikki thing.
Yeah, fair.
Or like, it seems like a lot of people are on the East Coast for whatever reason. Like, that's just who I hang out with, so they just always assume that they're in East Coast time. Because the majority of the people in the Discord are on East Coast, so.
My boss disappeared. I don't know where she went, actually, really. My boss is gone.
Where'd your boss go?
I don't know. She just up and disappeared. I've never had that happen. Oh, wait, was it her? think she might be underneath the floor. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Got her. Found her. Oh, she found me? I don't know. Okay. Concentration. We are in new personal best territory. Oh, damn it. I think she had a fifth of her HP left. That was by far the best I had so far. Okay. Oh, yeah. What are you now doing now that you have finished your port?
I came up with one more thing I wanted to do. But I'm doing that. I realized that there was no way for the players to know what items did, so I was like, I need a command that shows me what the items do.
Maybe inspect.
Yeah, there's so few items at this point that I'm just having it produce an entire list of items, which may not be smart in the long term.
I mean, you could just go for, like I said, something like inspect and then name an item, and you have a shop that shows you every item that is in the shop that would be the current stuff. So double hit.
Alright, I haven't eaten yet today. I'm gonna head off.
Okay. Then have a good breakfast? Brunch?
Kinda, sorta. We'll see what it ends up being. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Have fun.
Okay. That away and okay, let's beat up that boss. Oh yeah, McNabb, how are you doing today? And also, I think I said it with an undercurrent already, but yeah, if you want to play Cuphead, I would be down for it. I had it on my to playlist already, for sure. Damn. Constantly hitting that boss makes it really hard to parry. really annoying to fight. God damn it. That was the wrong timing. Nice. And laser again. Ooh, perfect. Ow. Nice. Okay, have her half HP, that's not too bad. Nice. Okay. Come on. Okay, a tiny bit hit her still. Nice. What the hell? Damn it. I was hoping to parry that and heal. That was a new one. The stone from below. Nice. That's great for me. That's good. That's good. Doesn't matter. Weird jumping move. It's fine. Laser full hit. Nice. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. There we go. Hey. Of course. We hit fully. Nice laser, come on. Full hit, please. And not full hit. Laser. Did I do it? Nice, I did it. Okay. Oh. That thing again? Really? No word could ever hide my shame. I failed to recognize you for who you truly were, while she did. For too much time, I let myself be fooled by what I was seeing on the surface, blind before the truth I had in front of me. At last, I can see you now. Your essence made crystal clear, but the resentment harbored in our sister's heart. A motiveless, hypercritical, and empty rancor. With there is sin, both the resentment and the teens remains for our false ancestry ceased to exist. They don't have a single lie left to spit out now. Rise again, brother. Remember the arrogance, the selfishness, and the price we paid in suffering. Remember the sins they blamed on us, condemning us to be called the assassins of the only one who ever loved us. Only he still remains. Let's erase what is left of our father together as one. Like family. Okay. Wait, was it me? Oh, it is. 50k. And I can't spend them. Of course not. Okay. Hello. Do I need to? Sure, why not? And now? Okay. Oh. Oh, hello there. Late attacks, man. Oh, that's the king, is it? Ow. I mean, kind of makes sense. The king always says, oh. Okay. Okay. Holy moly, okay. It was fast. Okay, so at least I don't need to do that all over again, I guess. And I still want my soul's feathers, whatever, man. Hey, that was too early. That's okay. So as soon as I get 1/4 done, or is it 1/3? Okay. Wow. That attack is fast and high damaging. Do I want to always collect my damn feathers first? Sure, why not? What? What the hell? Am I supposed to hide behind those, or are those damaging me? He's also very fast. Holy hell. Okay. I parried 2 attacks and then it was for naught. Holy moly. That was way too early. Okay. You know that the king can't use every damn piece's movement set, right? You're well aware, right? Nice. What did you eat? And nice. Oh. The craziest breakfast ever, yeah. I mean, sometimes if I think about what was sold as child's breakfast with crackers and cheese and something like that is also crazy, but on the other hand, cornflakes also have the nutritional value of cardboard, so best of luck to your test run then tonight. I wish I could join in, but it will probably be at a time where I definitely need to be asleep if I want to function for work tomorrow. Yeah, what's your favorite breakfast, by the way? When we were already on the topic of breakfast. I should probably pause for the ads, but I don't believe it will be. Really? Breakfast buffet is something I really didn't know until I watched a few American shows, to be honest. On the other hand, I also never done brunch, so I mean, I've eaten late breakfasts, but can you call that a brunch? Because I'm pretty sure. Egg, yogurt, fruit, granola. Interesting. Oh yeah. Wait, now that I think of it, I am all full of shit. Hotels also do breakfast buffets, but I don't know. Except for being in a hotel, I never really thinking about breakfast. But yeah, makes sense. I'm not an alcohol drinking guy, so not that I don't, that it's forbidden. I just don't like drinking alcohol. So, and I think a mimosa is something alcoholic, right? At least it has a name of something that should be alcoholic. Which doesn't mean it needs to be alcoholic. There's also a few drinks that are... or cocktails in general that have pretty good alternative non-alcoholic versions, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. Having one ingredient... I mean, you can put in alcohol-free champagne, but... I don't know, that's just kinda sparkling water then, so I don't know. I don't know, champagne and orange juice. Definitely an interesting combination. I normally only drink orange juice when I'm on a work trip in a hotel. Normally I'm not really an orange juice kind of guy. You also summoned goddamn minions. God damn it, man. This guy is annoying as heck. Oh yeah, also you missed me beat my previous boss. But yeah, for me, my perfect breakfast is definitely scrambled egg and bacon or sausage. I don't know, sausage is okay, depends on what kind of sausage, because there's a lot of different kinds in Germany. But definitely egg and bacon is pretty nice with some paprika slices and not pickled. What's it called when it's not pickled? Gherkin slices. What the? Ow. Oh, he's using every freaking trick in the book. Gotcha. That will be an annoying boss to defeat. Holy moly. They definitely put a lot of energy into the fight with the king, man. Dead too early again. Okay, too late. I was way too early for the second hit. Yeah, I don't know if I even told McNabb. There was actually some baked beans that in one hotel a while ago that I tried. I mean, they are fine. Are they my favorite beans? Debatable. But not too bad, for sure. Ow. But McNabb is probably not here right now, so... Okay. Also, why are they called baked beans if they are actually fried? Or pan-fried at least? That's what I never really got, if I'm honest. I mistimed every damn parry there. Can we not just fight in this kind of speed or tempo? That would be way more appreciated. I mean, the speed is also not too bad. God damn it. I had him halfway down HP wise. That's crazy. I mean, I could have parried so much, but it's so hard to see every different attack when he's spamming so many all of a sudden. Oh, he was not done yet, okay. Yeah, that try was just doomed. No healing left. Every parry at the start completely missed. Okay, that I didn't expect to be stuck on that one figure on the ground. That all of them have an... Oh, they do have a collision. That's crazy. Missed a lot of stuff there. What the? God damn it. He had so many attacks there that all missed me just because I strafed, it seems. And I didn't have any healing. Did I kill myself there? I think I did, accidentally. I think one of the falling towers actually hit me. Yeah, I killed myself there with those attacks. Just because I... yeah. God damn it. be of a companion still. Damn it. Wow, I had him down to a third. Okay, that guy is pretty strong if an enemy is really, really slow. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? It was my fault. I mistimed my own attack there. The horse is also very strong for the healing effect. I never used that before, really. That's the wrong one. Oh, the town thingy is also continuously damaging? Interesting. Okay, I'm experimenting now too much. I had an army all of a sudden, that's crazy. I mean, its starting phase is definitely good for experimenting a tiny bit, for sure. Go. right, he's giving the crit points or something like that. Nice. Who? Oh, I all of a sudden have an HP pool as queen, it seems. Wait, can I just switch from queen and back now? No, I can't. Oh, is that when I parry, do I switch to queen? Holy, okay, the damage of the queen is insane. Okay, wait. I might have an idea. Oh, but I didn't carry my own. Now I did. Okay. Was dumb. I kind of want the giant dude, but also bad. Come on. There we go. Where did he go? God damn it. That was... Okay, you know what? God damn it. I managed to choke on my own spit. The healing field definitely helps. Not for if I really want to go into queen mode. I mean, let's just try that out. Okay, so every parry I do and queen gives me another hit I can take, I feel like. Or not. But I had him halfway down. Okay, so if I can just continue this, might actually be the fastest way for sure to defeat him. He immediately changed, okay. Holy. Yeah, the problem is I don't have his pattern down completely yet. Wait. Can I switch back? Nope. Would have surprised me as well if I could have. I mean, I definitely get him down halfway, but I don't know if that is helpful enough. Oh, okay. Didn't think he would hit 3 times there. Oh, that was that attack. Damn. I nearly had him. I had him. Oh, nearly is good and good, but I had him down to a third. I didn't disrespect that attack. Sometimes it's really hard to see what he's actually doing. If I'm hitting him too hard. I was way too early there with that parry. I should have just gone with queen there. Ah, damn it. Okay, so the high jump is... Oh, wait. Those were also summed all? Okay. Okay, maybe that's good enough. That explodes. Okay, I should have dodged that. So all those small... So if I hit him with the rook special ability... Damage-wise, that is pretty crazy. so many minions around me, it can also be very hard to see what he's doing. It's the same problem. Damage output wise, it's pretty crazy. Okay. Some reason he also all of a sudden did a combo attack. Oh! Okay. Hello? What the... Okay. Nice. Who are you? 150k, holy. Wait, can I now become king? Oh, I am now becoming king. Please be me. What? Wait, I was? Okay. Is that a time? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so it is fast pace. I think I've beaten it, but I'm not entirely sure. That was all of a sudden a bit sudden, to be honest. Okay, what do you call it if a chubby angel is actually laying down in the snow? Is it still a snow angel, or is it just is that then called a snow human because an angel did it? Oh wow. Oh. Aww. Hi. Cats be cats. Aww. Okay, if you have a face on your back and in the front, what is your real face? The one in front or the one in the back? If it's the same as you. Nice. Time. 19 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, a bit slow, maybe, probably, maybe, I don't know. But, pretty good game. I like it a lot. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I would beat it fast or not at all today. I was hoping that I would beat it, of course, but yeah. And the end boss, I don't know if I I wouldn't call it cheating, but that was really, really fast. On the other hand, the drawback of Queen mode was just that as soon as you go into Queen mode, you can take 2 hits. That's it. If you parry after you've taken 1 hit, you can take another, but still, that's a nearly binary HP pool, so that's still crazy. But really cool game. I'm not sure if it's by a single dude, but it is definitely done by a very small team. And the whole game is very well balanced and pretty well done. So, yeah. For a small studio, a very, very good game, I must say. Definitely can recommend. That just leaves the question I'm always asking myself. I mean, kind of what we are going to play next, but that's in the future. I think... Are we going for a crabby game? Let's see. So, nope, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Okay, it's very hard to see, maybe. I don't know. So, we have a few choices. Another Crab's Treasure is a pretty cute game, but also one that is an archipelago game, nonetheless, but also pretty good from what I have heard as a recommendation. So it's very well done and everything. I also had another game. Oh yeah, The Last Faith, which is a 2D kinda game. I only started it, but I haven't played it. It looks gorgeous, to be honest. I mean, actually, now that I think... Actually, yeah. I kind of want to play it today. I think I will only go for another hour. So, let me... It splits. Work? No. Oh yeah, I should probably just reset it. There we go. Okay, so let's go for an hour. Oh. That's why I was so one of. The Last Faith. There's definitely too many games with the last. Okay, let's try it out. Ooh, another Unity game. I love Unity games. They are. The Unity engine is just way more optimized, man. Maybe not looking crazy good like the Unreal Engine, but at least it's running without troubles. The Last Phase, Awakened Ascendants. Let's see, sound-wise, I think it's good, right? So let me real quick.